All right, Mr. Hudak, how are you?
I'm good, Mr. Bajetta. How about yourself?
I am well. I am well. So we talk about this in various ways. We've talked more about it today on the salesperson side, meaning volumes of information that come at us, sales coaches, books, approaches, different things. Now I got AI to figure out. It just is going to keep coming at you. But I want to talk a little bit from the prospect side, because there are times you can recognize a prospect simply has too much information. And so a prospect's go-to when they are in that position usually is to do nothing, stay put. Sometimes they don't even have the right information in that process. So can you talk about when you start to recognize a prospect is overloaded, but maybe also talk about that might be the fault of the salesperson. So that could be a layer of it too, but how to help a prospect through dealing with volumes of stuff.
It always is the salesperson's problem. Let's start with that. So I'll give you a real good example. I had a guy come out to my house. We were looking at putting a roof over our garage. Our garage is a flat roof, and I wanted to make it more cosmetically beautiful, right?
Yep.
And he came out and he did measurements and all that. He went back to his office or wherever and he worked up a price proposal and everything. He came back out to tell me all about it. And he probably spent an hour telling me about all these things he's going to do. And all I cared about is what does it look like and how much does it cost and how long is it going to take? That's all, right? And what was so funny is my wife was not with me when he was going over all that stuff. So he leaves. And later on that night, she said, "So what did he have to say?" And I said, "It's this much money and this is what it's going to look like." She goes, "No details?" I go, "I don't remember the details."
There you go. Yes.
That's a great example. Okay, so what do we do with this? First, you find their pain. Whatever their pain is, you uncover that, you find it, and then you offer solutions to that pain. Don't worry about everything else you can do. Just solve their pain. There's a quote that goes, "Sell today, educate tomorrow." Help them with their pain today. When they become a client tomorrow, you can introduce other things that you can help them with, but
Yes.
don't overload them with all that stuff first. And then the last but not least, John, when people are looking to buy from you, make the buying process simple. It's
Yeah.
these 2 or 3 easy steps. This is what we do. This is how we do it. And because when it gets too complex, people get scared.
It was interesting. I was speaking with a gentleman the other day, and he reached out to us, found us through whatever source he found us through, and for whatever reason, I was in one of those moments where mentally I was struggling to stay in the call. I had a lot of things going on. I had somebody stop in the office and really distract me, and so I wasn't doing a good job developing the pain side. But then I finally just said to him, I said, "So what's the point of all like what's underneath this? So these things happen. What does that mean to you?" And he came out and he said, "John, I'm gearing up for retirement. I want some more income over the next few years, and I want a bigger nut to sell. That's why I reached out." And with all the distractions, if I hadn't asked the question, I never would have had that reference back point. But everything got simplified in that one question and one answer.
Boy, that's a great example there, John. And then therefore, when your presentation comes to him, if you have to do that, is here's how we're going to get you to have a bigger nut to sell, right?
Yep.
I'm
Yeah.
not going to go into all the details of everything you get, all the callers and the hours.
No, no.
I'm just going to work with you on how you get more money.
Yep. Get all those bells and whistles out of the way and focus on why.
That's right.
There we go. All right, everybody. See you tomorrow.
Take care.